Państwa w kolejnym odcinku porozmawiajmy o biznesie z Ewą Rogozińską. Moim dzisiejszym gościem jest Stephen Dewsbury, wykładowca akademicki na Uniwersytecie Opolskim, a także nauczyciel w międzynarodowej szkole we Wrocławiu. Hello, Stephen.
Hello.
Now I would like to ask you about the methods of teaching, because they also have changed over the years, yes. You have a great history of your academic papers and conferences. I remember when I was a student, we had a textbook and a grammar book, and we were just memorizing everything on and on.
It's like that with our French as well.
Now, what new methods do you use as a teacher?
Well, one of the biggest changes recently is through the school in Wrocław, where we're actually working. I think a lot of international schools are working with Harvard University through a project called it's Project Zero actually, and there's a couple of books which we're following based on methodology. One is Cultures of Thinking, and another one is what's called Making Thinking Visible. So we use a lot of visual instruction, and we apply routines. And you can imagine this with the younger learners adapting to or getting accustomed to using a learning routine or a thinking routine. And not only can those routines be applied to a specific subject, they can be applied to anything, in fact. So I could give you a little example, which I've even started to employ or use them. There's one called sentence, phrase, word. So you're reading a piece of text, and they're very straightforward and simple. You pick out a key sentence that means something to you. A phrase which is powerful, and a word which maybe you feel strongly about as well. There's different ways you can do it, and it helps us getting to grasp with a chunk of text, for example, instead of reading and poring over everything. I suppose that comes out of skimming and scanning as you would work with a text when you're reading.
Plus the new technologies as well. I remember times that we didn't have even a photocopy machine.
Right, yeah.
So it's been only 20 years, and it has changed really a lot.
Yeah, we do. I mean, we do. We use a lot of visual imagery, and we put a lot of information, slides, PowerPoint presentations, things like that. But we also we set the tasks basically for each unit that we develop. So a lot of our courses, just like at the university as well, they're self-written. And we choose different tasks for them to do, and some of that involves using the technology.
What is the direction that you would like to develop your career in Poland?
I don't know, I can see quite a few different directions, really. Not much pressure at all, but we have to continue to perform academically. So you have to at least create some academic output. Although technically I'm employed as a didactic teacher, although I've focused on the academic side of things at university as well. So there's a PhD in the pipeline, hopefully. I also like the idea of management. I've had some management experience in education and had a lot of fun and enjoyment out of it. So the summer courses which we ran in England, I managed a team of teachers. Last summer we had 300, mainly Chinese students coming to the University of Chester in northwest England. And I managed the short summer school for a period of 3 to 4 weeks, basically. That was challenging. Many options.
You also worked with Cambridge as an editor.
Yeah.
With the Cambridge University Press. Well, living in Poland for so many years, you must have some opinion about the language competence, the language skills, especially English language of Polish people.
You see on a day-to-day experience. I mean, I can remember just going to the local shop with my little Polish phrase book, trying to order bread and a few sort of groceries and things. And years ago, you have to ask for everything over the counter, and it had to be in the Polish language. Nowadays, well, maybe that's not changed too much, but more and more people do speak English. I don't think we're there yet. We haven't truly arrived where we want to with developing Poles' English language skills. Yeah, we're definitely moving in the right direction. I think one thing that changed with Cambridge is that when I first came over here, they used to offer the FCE certificate, which was a requirement for most Polish civil service jobs, and it would help them to get a promotion at work. And there was also a way of getting around having to do your English matura, so you could get an FCE qualification, and therefore you didn't have to do your Polish matura. But there is still there's a big appetite, I think, amongst the Polish community to continue to learn English, study English for travel and for work.
Yes. Thank you very much, Steve, for
Thanks for having me.
I'm so happy to have you today. It was very interesting, and good luck.
Thank you.
With your career in Poland. Stephen Dewsbury, Englishman in Opole. Bardzo Państwu dziękuję za uwagę dzisiaj i zapraszam na kolejny odcinek Porozmawiajmy o biznesie z Ewą Rogozińską.